Here we go, VR Broadcast Network bringing you tonight another Tyro Academy Season 2 match between DiscGustin and Discount Tyro. Great match coming up, two of the top teams in the Tyro Academy for Season 2. This is the one and only TGI Torquemada on the cams, and with me joining in just a few minutes, we'll have ZE Gunslinger to run the play-by-play for us. Looking forward to this match. Both of these teams currently sitting in the standings up on screen at 3-1. Maybe they're up on the screen. Let's see if we can get them up on the screen. Hold on a second. Maybe we can't get them up on the screen. It doesn't want to play nice today. But either way, up there we go. Now they're up. Both teams sitting in second and third place respectively at 3-1. Winner of this game will lock themselves into the finals with a record of 4 wins. So they will definitely be playing on November 12th, starting at 2 p.m. Eastern time here on VR Broadcast Network. So a lot at stake for both of these teams to play well in this match right here and get the win, get themselves locked in. They each still have one more match left to go in the season after this one, so they definitely have the ability to still get themselves in, but it would be nice to get it locked in and be able to, take your foot off the accelerator for a second. So looking forward to seeing how these two get going. I believe ZE Gunslinger is here to join us. Is that you, ZE?
That is me, Torque. How are you? Great to be here.
Doing good. Looking forward to this match?
Yes, I am. I have not, like I said, I mentioned last time, I have not had a chance to watch a lot of these teams play, and so it's going to be great to see. I saw Immersion versus Echosonics the other day. We do have DiscGustin versus Discount Tyro on these teams. I'm excited to see this, Torque. Correct me if I'm wrong. We have who do we have for these teams on each side?
We've got Yo Romeo, Kudakai, Whitehawk 77, and Summer of 64 on the side of Discount Tyro. And we've got Over Encumbered, Jim, Mr. Valid X, and Happy Path on the side of DiscGustin. It's definitely going to be an interesting contrast in playing styles. We know what Kudakai is all about back there in goal. We know that Whitehawk and Yo Romeo are definitely both primary strikers, so they're definitely going to be putting shots on goal. On the other side, though, you've got Happy Path, Mr. Valid X, and Jim, and Over Encumbered, and all of them are going to be more than willing, ready, and able to take an open 3 if Kudakai sneaks out a goal at all. So I would expect there to be some emphasis on the defense's part to stay back. The DiscGustin team has shown in their last couple of matches that if you leave that goal open for even a second, they're going to throw a 3 up there and see if it lands. And most of the time, unfortunately for their opponents lately, it has been landing.
Yeah, that could be very, very, very deadly, and it changes the tide of courses of games very quickly. So the rule set here is a little bit different for the Tyro Academy. If anybody's not familiar with it, we are looking at 2 halves here, both of 12 minutes, correct?
That's correct.
And the scores do roll over, so that is going to be it's going to be a little bit interesting and a different type of a matchup here as opposed to your normal VRML standard. So I'm excited to see this. I'm excited, to see these players play. Some familiar faces in the arena for me, Mr. Valid X and Yo Romeo, Whitehawk 77 as well over there. I've seen all these faces though before in the arena at some time, and I'm excited to see their capabilities, Torque.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. I've gotten a chance to play with all of these players, obviously. I also coached quite a bit for DiscGustin this season, so I know what they're capable of doing, both offensively and defensively. So it's really going to be interesting to see which strategies they employ. Do they stick with more of a clear and chase? Does one team try and slow it down and maintain control? We'll just have to wait and see what happens. It does look like DiscGustin had a player drop. So hopefully they can get that player back in fairly quickly, and we can get this match started. Yeah, while we're waiting, we can say hey to Skittles, Carl, It's Me, Ellis, Mary, and NY Quinn, all in chat. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. There's yes, Mark Ramsey, captain, my captain. Um,
Oh man,
so
always
yeah,
great to see the faces in chat.
this match should be a good one. Definitely will decide if one team or which of these two teams will lock in their place in the finals tonight and be able to take their last match off going in to the finals tournament on November 12th. That's correct, Skittles. Whichever one wins goes into the finals. Additionally, with them going into the finals, they've got all of the academy teams also get to have their coaches back starting on Monday, back in the arena with them. So one of these teams will be able to kind of go on cruise control for that last match, and then prepare themselves for a little bit more coaching and polishing right before they go into that single elimination finals tournament coming up on November 12th.
I feel like that might be a huge factor to see how these finals and this last little bit of this season plays out. With those coaches being able to come back in. Obviously, those coaches I'm sure have been watching and have been taking notes and allowing trying to give those players as much feedback as they can. But with that being not able to be obviously meeting in the arena as much. That can definitely take a toll here on those play styles. So looks like we are going to be hopping back into this. I'm excited. Torque's excited. I'm sure chat's excited. So let's get ready for this initial joust. These teams are going to be racing out here. Going to be trying to take this initial start here, trying to get a quick 2 points, maybe 3 off that joust. Nonetheless,
let's go! And it looks like Discount Tyro got the headbutt in. They've got the disc is down here in the DiscGustin zone. They don't have a good bubble right now. They're pushing a 1-on-4 basically, but they are able to get the cut pass back over to Whitehawk. He puts it into the bottom of the goal for 2 points to kick off the scoring.
That's a little awkward. Thank you, Torque, for covering. I actually accidentally unplugged my microphone there, but shout out to Torque for stepping in big time there. Nonetheless, that is going to be the side of Discount Tyro coming in quick with a quick 2 points. Now JMB out on this rollout. That is going to be a missed pass there, but JMB will find it right back into their hands. Now clearing it down low over to the side. That teammate there that was over encumbered. Unfortunately, is not going to find the connection just yet. That clear is not going to find it all the way through. Over encumbered will find it again here. Now is going to be trying to walk it up the field. Has Whitehawk pressuring, trying to find a pass. Will not find it. Takes a bounce there off that middle diamond. Not going to find it in their side. Yeah, but they will find it back there. Able to get that stack and that dribble play going. We'll be trying to find a pass. No, Whitehawk there to deny it. Getting it all the way cleared out into the side of DiscGustin now. Going to be trying to find themselves some points here. Is going to be the side of Discount Tyro, but no, the side of DiscGustin is going to try to get it cleared out. Will not find it. Whitehawk there, going to sit a pass over to Yo Romeo. Yo Romeo going inverted here. Yo Romeo is going to try to take it and will find 2 more points for the side of Discount Tyro. Beautiful take there, and me and Torque were talking about that. Yo Romeo now starting to use that invert feature and getting those points in.
Yeah, and I think that you just saw it. Romeo definitely decided has started to adopt that inversion feature a little bit. I think you're also seeing in so far is that it looks like Discount Tyro is at a little bit of a speed deficit compared to DiscGustin. DiscGustin's stacks seem to be a little bit faster here at the start, a little bit sharper, but they're also doing a little bit more wild on the clear and chase. I think Discount Tyro is maintaining possession of the disc better. Right there, he just threw the disc into a monster crowd, and if Cootie's not completely unconscious, he probably catches that one, but instead it bounces in. Happy puts 2 more on the board, and it gives Discount Tyro a 4-2 lead.
Yeah, now only down by 2 will be the side of DiscGustin here. Going to be trying to answer back to get themselves more points on the board here. Will be Discount Tyro, and yeah, you mentioned there that the stacks coming out quickly for the side of DiscGustin, but unfortunately the control has not been there. We've seen the control a lot better for the side of Discount Tyro here as we see it almost trying to find a pass there to Summer. Unfortunately, will not find it. Will find the hands of JMB though. JMB here going to try to get the clear out. Will get stunned out. Whitehawk there is going to try to take it it in. No, will not find the mark, but Yo Romeo will pick it up. Yo Romeo going inverted there. Going to be trying to maybe get some juking around on the ceiling. Will send it over to Whitehawk. Whitehawk here maybe going to try to take the shot. No, just a little too left. This is going to be a fight and race for this disc. That will be Yo Romeo going to come away with it. Sending a pass down over to Whitehawk. Whitehawk maybe going to try to take a shot here. No, will bounce off the defender's head here. The side of DiscGustin playing a mad defense game right now, but Kudakai on the back line coming out of nowhere saying, no sirree. Now Yo Romeo has it. Yo Romeo might be trying to take it in here. Gonna go maybe in for the one-on-one. Will send a pass though over to Whitehawk and will find the connection. Now up by 4 is the side of Discount Tyro. Beautiful, beautiful passing there. Passing around that DiscGustin defense. Took them a little bit to break it, but they were able to find the connection in the end there and get themselves another 2 more points. Now going to be trying to answer back is the side of DiscGustin. Is going to be on the rollout. JMB here, going to send it over to the left side. Nobody there just yet. Will be the backstack of the side of Discount Tyro, able to pick it up. Summer now holding this disc. Will get taken away there by JMB. JMB sending a pass over to Overencumbered. Overencumbered trying to find a pass back to JMB. Will take an unfortunate bounce off the bow tie there. Now going to send a pass down to Overencumbered. Overencumbered here, going to try to find a teammate inside the bubble. Will fill in. Valid, no! That's going to be Kudakai. Getting that stop there, sending it all the way out now, down into the side of DiscGustin. DiscGustin racing to get back, will find it. JMB and an Overencumbered Arch stack, gonna send a pass over to Happy. Happy now has a chance to get it cleared out for that stack to get. Valid X is gonna send it. No, will not find a connection. No, it will. I'm so sorry. JMB there, gonna maybe try to find the cut pass, gonna take it in. Will take it in and finds 2 more points. Now, only up by 2 is the side of Discount Tyro. That lead is closing. They're feeling a little bit fearful here, not able to stop the side of DiscGustin now as they were able to as much earlier. So the side of Discount Tyro here is going to be trying to answer back. On this rollout will be Kudakai here, sending it over to that left side. Will not find the connection to Whitehawk, though. Oh no. Will not find Summer either. Maybe Yo Romeo has a chance to grab it. Romeo, no, gets slapped away by Valid. Valid here, going to be trying to get a slap out. Will not find it all the way through. Does get stunned down again. Taken away here by Yo Romeo, Whitehawk, and then fighting for it. A little bit of miscommunication there possibly. Will be Valid getting it, clearing it out, but right into the hands of Yo Romeo, sending it over to Summer. Summer now has it, has a couple of passes here. Will try to find a cross pass over. Will find Kudakai instead off the bounce. Kudakai now sending it over to Summer. No, a little bit of miscommunication there again from the side of Discount Tyro, and will land into the hands of JMB. JMB here going to try to get it all the way cleared out. Will find it all the way down to the side of Discount Tyro. Gonna maybe take, oh, close bounce there. Unfortunately, not close enough. Will find the hands of Overencumbered. Overencumbered gonna take the shot. No, will not find it. That is going to be all the way cleared out here by the side of Discount Tyro. Now into the hands of Happy Path, getting a quick slap away. Not into the hands of anybody just yet, though. Whitehawk will find it. Not gonna be all the way out, though. Unfortunately, just a little bit of too quick of the slaps here. Finding weird bounces. Will reset it back to Happy. Slowing it down here is going to be the side of DiscGustin. DiscGustin has a couple of pass options. Will send it up to JMB. No, not going to find the connection just yet. Will find Valid there. Going to try to go for the backboard shot, but not going to find the connection. JMB has it again here. They just need to slow it down just a little bit more. Draw out the defense like they're doing now. Send a pass over to Happy. Happy trying to find one more pass. Will find Valid. Valid's going to take it in for 2 more points for the side of DiscGustin. Beautiful,
yeah,
beautiful execution.
I think you got to look at that one play in particular tonight, Gunslinger, because up to this point, up to that very play, the offensive strategy for DiscGustin has been clear and chase, a lot of transition baskets, right? A lot of transition scores. Whereas Discount Tyro has been much more methodical, much more controlling in the bubble assault, setting it up, trying to get good cut passes, and trying to take advantage of the defense. Just like that play right there, we just saw Jim gets it in transition, puts it in for 2. So it seems like that is DiscGustin's strategy tonight, is transition scoring, keeping the speed up. So Discount Tyro is going to have to decide, are they going to counter that with speed, or are they going to try and slow it down and force those stacks to break apart, force DiscGustin to play them more in a controlled type pace. So it'll be interesting to see how the rest of the match goes.
Yeah, and you bring up some really good points there on the side of the disgusting team. They're able to, kind of pick it up when they want to and slow it down when they want to. They've been really controlling this field so far. Again, here trying to find another clear and boost here. Is fortunately it's not going to work out for them this time, but it has not been the case for all of those. As they are up right now by 2. So the side of the discount Tyro here has got to slow it down. Maybe find something here. Obviously, they're not worried about pressuring this offense. They have the lead here. That will be valid though. Getting a beautiful stun there. Gonna try to get the clear out, but Kudakai maybe gonna find the pickup. No. J&B gonna try to go for the ender. Valid there to take it away. Will be into the hands of J&B. J&B clearing it all the way out here into the side of Discount Tyro. Not able to find a connection just yet. Will find Romeo there. Romeo trying to get some jukes off. Will not get it out just yet. Oh man, 4 players there, and unfortunately Romeo comes away with it. Disgusting doesn't got to beat themselves up about that one though. They are able to retain possession here as Valid now. Valid sending a pass over to J&B. J&B here gonna be trying to do some maybe juking on the floor. Trying to take it over. Yo, Romeo will send it over to Over Encumbered. A beautiful cut pass right there again from the side of Disgusting. Now up by 4. A completely different shift here in this second half of this first half. That's a little bit confusing, but yeah, beautiful job by both these teams here to keep their cool, keep their collection. And if you're Discount Tyro right now, you don't necessarily need to panic. Maybe a little bit of panic though on that rollout. That is going to run into the hands of Happy Path. Try to go for the ender, will not find it, but will find the hands of J&B. J&B here gonna get stunned out by Summer. Summer slapping it away quickly, maybe not realizing that those were teammate boosters. Will land into the hands of Happy Path, but right back into the hands of Whitehawk. A little bit of ping pong action. That's gonna be a long shot. Will find the connection. Whitehawk from 32 meters away. Now only down by 1 is the side of Discount Tyro.
Yeah, and that right there is a great example of how that transition game will fail you. If the transition game is going, it's going to go well. But when it fails and you can't get transition through midfield, those types of shots happen. Unfortunately, it looks like DiscGustin had a little bit of a scuff on the launch there, and they basically fed it right into Discount Tyro's backstack's hands. So let's see if they can get themselves set up on defense, or if Discount Tyro is able to exploit that mistake right there. Romeo's got it, loses it, got it, loses it. Over Encumbered's going for it. Kind of slaps it laterally across the arena just to get it out of the train wreck there in the hopes that his teammates can recover, but Whitehawk's over there to grab it. Looks like Discount Tyro. Romeo's going to get it on the backboard, do a little jukesy Jew. Nice cut pass, but picked up by Jim in the goal to save that shot. Amazing save by Jim there, and you get it cleared out back to mid. Looks like Discount Tyro is going to still get possession of it. Yo Romeo is going to slow it down a little bit, try and find himself an available pass. Unfortunately, that doesn't hit the mark, and Jim's able to recover it. And again, now he's going to slow it down. Little jump there, and then clears it out to his teammate, Mr. Valid X, over in the tunnel. There's Cootie playing his semi-perma goalie, so you're not going to get those free half-court shots, but they got him out. Over Encumber's able to hold on just long enough and gets the 2 points on the board to make it 12-9 with 20 seconds left in the half.
Yeah, and Torque, you mentioned that earlier on getting that stun out on Kudakai. That is important, especially if you want to get those long shots. But even those close range shots, Over Encumbered there, able to get the 2 points after that teammate was able to stun that goalie out. Going to be the shot clock expiring here. That would have gone in if there was more time. Unfortunately, there wasn't. So it's going to be 12 points to 9 now in favor of Disgusting here.
Beautiful. Yeah, Disgusting. Right.
Yeah. Had to make sure I wasn't tripping. But no, beautiful game so far, Torque. We're seeing a lot of back and forth action, and this is what you like to see, the game to decide to who's going into the finals here.
Absolutely, and kind of going back, one of the things that I noticed, and I didn't bring it up because I wanted to have a little bit longer to talk about during the break here, is Skittles brought it up in chat, and the rollouts are confusing me a little bit, particularly on Discount Tyro. I think they're trying to run pub splits, but they're not connecting on any of them. If you notice, a lot of those first passes are missing the mark, or the receiver's not catching it, and it's getting lined up perfectly for that back stack for Disgusting. The problem is Disgusting is playing a very much, yeah, it may be Cootie's still hurting because he did hurt his shoulder and his neck recently, but the problem for Discount Tyro here is you're throwing it to the back stack. DiscGustin is using a transition, clear, and chase kind of offense. So when you throw that turnover directly to the back stack, you're basically feeding them the first pass of what their offensive plan is, right? So Discount Tyro's got to figure out how to get those passes to connect, and it may be that they have to slow it down, that when they're doing those splits, come a little bit farther away from tunnel, make it a little easier pass for Cootie to make on that first throw. But they got to do something to try and keep from giving DiscGustin that disc right into the hands of their backstack, or that's going to end up costing them.
Yeah, indeed, and it can really hurt you. You let those go a couple too many times, and you're gonna start seeing that lead climb and climb and climb, and then that mountain peak is just gonna keep climbing and climbing and climbing. Somebody pointed out in chat, here, Nyquin, the spread on orange for points has been amazing, assist as well. But over on the side of the Discount Tyro side, Whitehawk there really putting in a number here for the points effort here. But don't let that trick you here. Everybody on that field has been playing a amazing side here for the side of Discount Tyro. Maybe just a little bit more passing coming from them.
And I think
slowing it down.
I think you would expect those stats, though, Gunslinger, because Whitehawk and Romeo are primary strikers. Summer is more of a midfielder, and Cootie, of course, is that semi-perma goalie. So you would expect the offensive stats to be in Whitehawk and Romeo's favor. Now they brought in Alpha Foxtrot in favor of Summer, so that completely changes the dynamic of their team. They're more of a three-striker set than they are a traditional two strikers, one mid, and one goalie. So it'll be interesting to see if they really try and start putting on the pressure a little bit offensively, and if there's any impact defensively to Summer not being there.
Yeah, definitely, and good point there on that spread of players there. And with Alpha coming in, being a three-striker team now for the most part, will be interesting to see how it rolls out. This is going to be on the rollout. Initial joust is going to be won by Discount Tyro here. Yo Romeo going to try to maybe take the long shot. Happy Pass going to be there to stop that. Maybe that potential bounce shot off the backboard. JMB now holding this disc. Going to try to slow it down. No, it's going to take an unfortunate bounce off the nest there. Will be slapped away though by, I think that was Valid potentially. Over encumbered here, going to be holding on to this disc, getting it cleared all the way out. The stack there for the side of the DiscGustin side, now up the field. No, loses the disc. Oh, it was so unfortunate there. Whitehawk going to try to get this clear, just a little too strong there on the throw. Will be taking a bounce though, and does find it, thankfully, all the way out into the side of DiscGustin. But DiscGustin there, able to pick it up, over encumbered here, going to send it forward, down into the side. Oh! That was going in. Valid just, stopped it, but that's all right. Points are points nonetheless. Now up by 5 is the side of DiscGustin, and the side of Discount Tyro here has got to find something to get going for themselves. Maybe trying to slow it down instead of trying to go for those quick big rushes. Off of their clears. We saw that from the side of DiscGustin, and they definitely slowed it down, and it's been working for them. I mean, obviously, they're up right now. So, again, just another miscommunicated pass there. Will be Whitehawk picking it up, but stunned out. Not able to pick it up is anybody just yet, but will be Whitehawk there. Whitehawk going to try to take it in. No, gets stunned out again, unfortunately. Will be slapped away by Alpha, though. Not for long. Will be into the hands of Yo Romeo. No, a scramble for this disc here. Happy Path will come away with it. In the end, going to send it all the way down. Maybe it's a potential bounce shot here. Oh no. That's close, but no. Cigar will be JMB finding it though. It's going to send it in for 2 more points. Now going to be up by 7 points is the side of DiscGustin here. Torque, they are absolutely putting on the pressure here early in the second half.
Yeah, they definitely are. They're playing their transition game still, and you can see that it's working for them. Discount Tyro has got to figure out a way of settling in, and this first pass, that's the second first pass in a row that they've had that was a clean first pass, but then the second pass is missed. Cootie has it, passes it off. Whitehawk gets a hold of it, but then hits a Geo with it, and there's that stack from DiscGustin Their clear is not where they want it to be, but Happy is still back there in the bubble waiting for it. So now they're going to slow it down a little bit. That's the thing is right now, Disgustin has a significant point lead. The best thing that they can do is slow this game down, right? Maintain the lead. And that's what they're doing so far. They got one bad pass there that they might pay for, but it looks like they're going to recover it anyway. Happy's got it along the right side. He's got an open pass, chooses to reset it. So they're definitely recognizing that they're in the lead at this point and that the clock is their friend. So they're looking for open opportunities. Great passing. Tried a bounce shot off of the backboard. Not quite in. But then instead of forcing a long 3 shot, he tries to take a much better quality shot. Cootie's able to get it. But there's Mr. Valid X has got it back in his hands. And then they're just constantly putting pressure here on this defense. Discount Tyro's got to figure out a way of getting a hold of this disc, slowing this game down. That's one way of doing it. It looks like they took a pause. Hopefully they're going to talk about what's going on and what all of a sudden isn't working well for them, because they were going shot for the first 12 minutes. And then all of a sudden now they've given up, what is it, 6 points in a row? So, yeah, if I was them, I agree, Carl, this is the time to pause. Stop, talk, figure out what's going on, and fix it.
Yeah, indeed. And if you're the side of Discount Tyro right now, you got to be talking through what's going wrong. You know, it's not on anybody's specific fault here. You just got to talk it through as a team. That's the biggest thing that, you know, I preach to newer players is you win as a team, you lose as a team, and you got to fight those battles together. You can't fall apart here, especially whenever you're down by 9. Still plenty of time to go here, 8 minutes and a half. You know, here in the second half, going to be able to bounce back from this if they can just figure out what's going on. You know, potentially, you know, shortening those rollout plays, you know, running a stack breaker, or even just sitting that person low a little bit shorter instead of having to give those longer passes. Disgustin here, you know, you could see them here stacking out on the field, trying to keep warm. Smart decision by them to, you know, they're playing well. Why lose that momentum? So, the side of Discount Tyro here really just. On their offense, they're getting it down the field. They're rushing the passes though, and then it's just causing easy turnovers for the side of Disgustin to grab, and then they can just send it down and stack them out. We've been seeing Disgustin winning the stack race majority of this game, and it's been killing them. So.
Yeah, I think one of the big things that I noticed, and Skittles brought up that in chat, that yes, they're definitely forcing it in some wild throws. But Cootie is playing a little farther back than perhaps would be helpful for his team. He needs to get up into that diamond formation. And one of the big things that I'm noticing is watch when he throws this. He's throwing it before the pressure gets there and not dealing with that front stack. A lot of these times when he is completing this first pass, the front stack is stopped at double D. They're not committing to him. And so they just jump on wherever that pass is going. He's got to force them. Looks like they're going to run a little bit of a cloud play here. So far, everything's good. They're not getting any pressure. That I wouldn't have made that pass just because you threw it to the one guy that was forward and none of the defense had come out of their end yet. So it was a 1v4 that you set up. You know, they've got to not do that. That's not controlling it. That's trying to force it, right? So stop trying to force the play. Looks like Happy's going to try and take a shot, but no, he dips it over to Mr. Valid X, puts it in from the backboard for 2 more points to stretch this lead out to an 11-point lead.
Yeah, and another big thing there, you know, Alpha was the one to pick it up there down on the side of Disgustin, but was floating at the time and did not have a geo to kind of get those quick movements off. So as soon as that stat came in, they were stunned out. And yeah, it paid off for the side of Disgustin, but definitely not what Discount Tyro wants here. As Whitehawk is now going to walk it up. Go ahead.
This play is much better. You saw Cootie. He engaged that front stack, kept them back. He's got himself in a good reset position now. They're setting themselves up. Got a good shot on the goalie. Just didn't quite convert the shot, but they've got a second chance here if they can get to the disc. Either way, Cootie should be back there to grab that. Yes, he is. So they are starting to make adjustments. The question is can they make the adjustments fast enough? He is floating way too much, but he's got himself settled in now. Get back on a geo. Quit floating, Cootie. Quit floating. Come on. You've got, see, this is, they're trying to bait the defense out, but look at those two strikers down at boot. They're not moving. There's no flex in their offense, so the defenders don't have to move either. They can just sit stationary and nothing changes, right? They've got to move around, try and create space. Instead, there's Mr. Valid X. They've got the transition game. He goes for the bounce shot, puts 3 more points on the board. It's starting to get to the point where they're going to need to start worrying if they don't get moving.
Yeah, and you know, it can really hurt there. Obviously, you mentioned the stagnant offense there from the side of Discount Tyro. You cannot be stagnant. You got to keep moving like you mentioned, and you got to keep fluid. You got to try to, you know, make that defense draw out some way, even if it's just a little bit, even if you can just get a stun out here. We are going to see a right relay play here that is going to be sent over to Alpha Foxtrot. Alpha here going to be trying to maybe find another pass. We'll send it down to the boot. Whitehawk was the intended receiver, but will not find it. That is going to be attempted to clear out. Will find Alpha's hands, though. Alpha here has got the offense. Got to spread out here. You got to talk who's going for it. Will be another miss pass here. Will be Whitehawk trying to maybe get a quick slap away. Going to be Alpha here again, but no, not for long. It's Valid there to come in and sweep it away. Will be bouncing into the hands of JMB here. Now going to be floating up the field. Has a couple of options. Oh, it's gonna take the long shot. And yeah, wow, those stuns there in the back line were killer. They kept that defense back and was able to give up that open shot there, Twerk.
Yeah, and definitely Skit. I agree. The comms, there's got to be something going on in their comms. Their mental game, I think, is a little bit off right now. They're probably getting a little tilted because of the score. They've got to regroup. They've got to settle back in. That was a pass to nobody that is likely to be a turnover. Cootie gets it back, but then just slaps it over into trap. So it looks like Discount Tyro or DiscGustin's going to get another opportunity here against the offensive bubble if they don't lose possession of the disc on their own first. Looks like Mr. Valid X has got it. He's going to go around, make some distance, pull the defense out. Great save by Cootie, but can't quite get it completely out of the goal. And Overencumbered follows up with the steal and the dunk on him.
Yeah, I saw some frustration there coming from Cootie after that attempted. I think it was trying to get it out. Unfortunately, just couldn't. But I saw the controllers go a little slam together. Gonna be a pause here. Timeout maybe coming from the side of Discount Tyro. Not sure just yet though.
Just for Romeo, we're gonna go to our Cootie cam right, or for Ryzen, we're gonna go to our Cootie cam right here. While we're on the pause, we can see what Cootie's doing. Hopefully he's rallying the troops a little bit. They still have time. There is still mathematical time for them to make this back up, but they have got to completely turn around their game and get back to playing the way that they've played in previous matches, right? They cannot slow play as much. They cannot sit here and not have good comms, not have good stacks. They need to put the pressure on the defense or on the offense, force some turnovers, and get the disc in the goal quickly.
Yeah, they do, and you know, 4 minutes, it's a long hill to climb, but I think mathematically it's possible. It's just going to be a very, very tough hill to climb, and they got to stay on top of their game here. They got to rally, like you said, and stay together and keep that mental strong. Mental can really, really break a team, and especially if you're already struggling. So let's see what they can do here. It looks like Cootie is going to be dropping, but maybe going to be trying to get back in nonetheless. Possibly some headset issues. No, Summer will come in instead. Yeah, it's gonna be tough here, you know, and it's gonna be interesting to see how they come back. I mean, DiscGustin here has been playing fluid. They've been playing on top of their game. You know, a little bit of a rough start there early on, but we're able to fix it out, sort it out, and get it done on books and get it done on the paper. So now up by the score 19. Yeah, a big lead again to overcome for the side of Discount Tyro. They're gonna be trying to answer back here.
Yeah,
DiscGustin though is gonna be trying to hold strong.
Something to point out that Mark pointed out in chat. Keep in mind that this is it was 12-9 at halftime. So Discount Tyro hasn't been able to crack the scoreboard yet in this half after 8 minutes. They have got to turn something around here, even if just get one goal. Up. Cootie's hurt. Okay, so that's why Cootie's gone. Apparently he aggravated his injury. Hopefully he gets better. In the meantime, Summer will come in, take over QB duties and midfield / goal. Looks like Discount Tyro is going to just try and clear it in and hope that they can get possession of it here. They are going to get possession of it. Alpha's able to put it into the back of the net for their first 2 points of this half, and maybe this is the start of a comeback.
Yeah, if it's the start of a comeback, it's going to be a long one, but nonetheless, it's going to be fun to watch if it is. Now going to be out on this rollout is going to be Disgusting here. Going to be trying to answer back and get those 2 points back. It's going to be JMB here out on the rollout, sending it over to the right side. Going to find the hands of Over-Encumbered. Over-Encumbered here has a couple of teammates upfield. Does have a couple of defenders behind. Going to be sending it over to intended receiver. It was JMB. Will not find it. Will find Happy, though. Happy going to slap it down. Beautiful, beautiful communication there. Over-Encumbered's going to try to take it in. No, will not find it. Going to take a little bit of a bounce off the ding ring, but the stacks there for Disgusting are just too fast. They are looking disgusting with those stacks. Now going to be stunned out here by Romeo. Romeo's going to be clearing it all the way out. We'll find Whitehawk. No, unfortunately is going to miss that shot. That hurts. That hurts to see. I've missed a couple of those in my time. Summer here going to try to send it over to Whitehawk. We'll find Whitehawk's hands. Whitehawk has Romeo in the bubble. Oh, going to go for the long shot. We'll find Romeo's hands instead. And is going to be slammed in for 2 more points for the side of Discount Tyro.
Yeah, Discount Tyro all of a sudden now rattling off 4 points in a row. It looks like they are shifting up a little bit. They're doing more of that quick transition. They're not really settling in on the offensive end, which maybe that's what they need to do. They've got to get moving a little bit, get some points on the board. Jim is going to scuff this first pass, but Happy is able to recover it and at least get it through midfield. They don't have a back stack, but they do have a seated goalie. Summer's not going to let you just throw that in there. Doesn't quite get it cleared all the way out, but gets it out of immediate danger. Romeo's able to get the disc back, going to do a little jukey juke and at least try and get it cleared in so that his team can get to it and put some pressure on the offensive side. Great defense right there. Getting the stun off, getting the disc back in, keeping the pressure on the Disgustin's defense. Unfortunately, they are able to recover it, get it down into Valley, and get the disc cleared through. Summer's back, though. She's got a chance at it if she goes for it. Still floating around a little bit. Alpha Foxtrot gets stunned out, so Over-Encumbered is able to recover it. They've got the pass to Nest, and oh, unfortunately, good shot from high up by Jim to put 2 more on the board for Disgustin.
Yeah, and Disgustin here sitting happy and up ahead in this driver's seat here. Gonna be definitely out of mathematical time here for Discount Tyro, but doesn't mean they can't rally here and try to put on some last-minute points here as Summer is going to roll out, sending a bounce off of the cloud, is going to find the hands of Valid. Valid getting it all the way clear down to the side here of Discount Tyro. Going to find Valid's hands again. Valid here is going to send a pass over to the top of clock. We'll find the pass over to Happy. Beautiful pass there from J&B to get themselves 2 more points here. Now up by 19 points again. Here is the side of Disgusting. Whew. Yeah, they are absolutely on fire today and have not slowed down. They have not let off that gas pedal here. I know their tank may be hurting, but that's all right. They got 30 seconds till they can recoup and celebrate their winnings to get into the finals here for the Tyro Academy Season 2. Now Alpha here on the floor handling this disc. Will be trying to maybe find some passes, has a couple of options. Will send it over to Romeo, was the intended receiver, but will miss it. Here has been the story of the game, unfortunately, for the side of Discount Tyro. Just not able to connect the passes today. Not going to be all the way cleared out here. Going to be a fight for this disc. Maybe a last effort shot here, but time is going to expire, and this match is going to go into the hands of Disgusting. A big congratulations to them for securing themselves a spot here in the finals.
Yeah, I think not only did they secure a spot in the finals, but they did it with a little bit of a statement match there. Final score, what's the final score? I'm not looking at the final score right. 32-13. So against one of the better teams in the academy, and I know Discount Tyro had a major injury already being weighing on them with Kudakai already being injured in goal and trying to play through the pain. But, yeah, 32-13 is a convincing win for DiscGustin going into this last weekend of games. That vaults them up, because of their only one loss, vaults them up into first place in the standings right now with an impressive 125 points scored. So they're in a very good position. They're locked into the finals. Whether or not that they stay in first place and get that first seed or not, who knows? But the most important thing right now is get in the finals, punch your ticket, get the chance to play in the finals, and then you never know what happens in a single elimination tournament. Anybody can win on any given match, you know.
Yeah, and it can be a very big surprise who wins it. Yeah, I'm excited to see it. Hopefully I can catch a few more casts before the season ends. Nonetheless, I'll definitely be watching, because it's so fun to see these players coming into this game and developing, and yeah, it's just exciting overall, Torque.
Yep, and it also puts Discount Tyro into a little bit. I mean, it's not a full-blown win or go home situation, but they're now tied with Miss Frisbee and the Magic School Bus for third place. Penguins and Eye of Horus still have matches left to go, still have paths to get into the finals. So if one of those two EU teams sneaks into the finals, that means either Miss Frisbee and the Magic School Bus or Discount Tyro is going to miss the bus. So it's going to come down to the final game for a lot of these teams as to whether or not they make the finals. So definitely keep on watching us and keep a lookout for the notifications when we're going live with these Academy matches. We still have the rest of these Academy matches will be played this weekend. I believe there's 3 or 4. So join us here on VRBN and enjoy the crazy amount of Academy Echo. You got anything else, Gunslinger?
No, thank you to everybody who stopped in today and supported the stream. Always nice to see faces in the chat. Thank you again, Torque, for running cams today and stepping in early on when I accidentally unplugged my mic like the idiot I am. But it happens nonetheless. Thank you for allowing me to be on here. It's been great. So yeah, big love to everybody.
It's all good. That's the Gunslinger. I am the one and only TGI Torque Amata. Thank you for joining us and have a good evening.
Into the hands of Nagini. Nagini getting this cross off to Corny, which once again, Corny getting grounded, getting the move, and
they're on the boot, but oh, very close. Oh, and 9
stacks. It is going to be Chuckles a lot there first, but 31 gets the turnover. It is a 4v.
On some brawling happening in the back. Time Lord's going to pass it right over to the center. There goes
the Precise. As Precise gets this one picked up and sent across to Sandalorian. The quick 1-2 back to the Precise, who gets through one, takes the shot, but Corny Witch says trap area into the hands of Nagini. Nagini has the open goal, but maybe, not quite trusting that distance from them. The Precise passing, it is awesome to see players like this working in a team scenario. And what a pass over to AJ Bear.
A bit low, but they are going to get another chance at taking it, and 9 pops up from the
spin this one forward under some pressure. Gets it to Media, who gets the behind the back slap. Last opportunity here for Nagini.
Just shy of catching the teammate, but it doesn't matter. Purple here, but the blue team's going to take over possession again. Nice clear. That was fantastic from the blue team. See if they can get it down there. Oh! And they're coming in hot, but and a steal. What's gonna happen? And 9 drops it 2 and actually misses the goal. That's okay. Purple Flame's gonna pick it back up, try and go for a